What's going on, guys? My name's Jake, you're watching Meat Sauce, and today I'm going to be reviewing another set of budget headphones. Because you see me last ones, the one on the Fuse Bluetooth headphones, they were good, but they were also extremely, I don't know, the battery life was probably my biggest issue with that one. They lasted around 5 to 6 hours, but it just wasn't really quite enough for what I needed them for. I went online and I tried to find another set. Plus those ones, one of the earphones stopped working. I'm not going to blame that on Fuse. I'm going to say that's more of an issue of the type of work I do. A lot of water involved. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the issue. So I picked up the Bluedio TN Bluetooth headphones and they were $32.99. May as well say 33 bucks Australian. And they got decent reviews from most people. Like I said, I just want cheap headphones for work, because they will get dirty and they will probably get lost, or they're probably going to get fucking destroyed. I'm going to run them over or drop them or something. I don't want to spend a lot of money on ones that I'm going to use at work. I have more expensive headphones that I use for other shit, but not for fucking work. So anyway, let's pop this box open and see what's inside for $33. Rescued a kitten the other day because I'm a good cunt, but you know, little fucker, like all kittens, loves the taste of cables, apparently. Oh, Jesus. Always cut towards yourself, kid. That's what they taught me in cooking class. Here we go. Here we fucking go. What have we fucking got here? Bubble wrap. I'm sure the kitten will like that. And we got the main prize. Bluedio, powerful sound, neckband headphone. So I went with these because I'm hoping that they have a bit longer of a battery life, probably because they've got a little bit more space around the neckband. So maybe that's where they keep the battery. Now these apparently have active noise cancelling, so it'll be interesting to see what is involved with that. They're also running 13mm drivers, so we're supposed to be able to get some decent sound out of this. It's pretty average packaging. That's all that was in the box. User's manual, and we got one of these anti-static bags that it's come in. So I don't know. It's fine, no worries. Very basic packaging, guys. Got some extra tips, and of course, got the headphones. Now, what I actually loved about the major selling point for me about these, motherfucker, we got USB-C. What? That's awesome. My phone runs USB-C. Now these run USB-C. I can run them I can charge these bastards up using the same cable. Awesome. Now, it's a very basic design, guys. It already feels pretty cheap, pretty nasty, but that's fine. I like it that the fact I can just hang them over my neck, less likely to lose them. Nice solid build. Feels like it's gonna stay there. That's what I want. Overall, they look cheap. They look nasty, straight up. There's no umming or ahhing about it. They look pretty fucking cheap. Chrome fucking tips. You know, I'm more of a matte type person. But again, it's not the point. I want this shit to be cheap. I don't care what it looks like. They're literally gonna turn dirty and muddy anyway. I do not give two fucks. So I'm gonna plug these in and give a first impression. Then I'm gonna charge them up, and I'm going to actually see how long these batteries last. I'm going to put the volume up to full and see how long it plays for continuously. It advertises 12 hours. It's not going to be 12 hours, never is. But if I can get at least 10, even 8, I'll be happy. 10 would be preferred. 12 would be amazing, but I don't think it's going to last 12, especially at full volume. Normally these tests are done at 60% volume or something, but realistically, the amount of we as human beings very rarely play them. We go all the way or fucking not at all. They do sit in very snug, so the sound cancelling just from that alone is good. So, but it says active noise cancelling, which means it should be using white noise to block out surrounding sound. Oh my god. The power on voice sounds like a fucking stripper. Oh, there we go. She's like, power on. Very sexual. I like it. I think it's a cool feature. These are the most sexy fucking headphones I've ever had. Let's have a look at audio quality, loudness. About it. Let's check it out. Let's see what we've got. Good volume. Okay, so the sound quality it's good enough. It's probably a little bit weaker on the bass. It's present, but it's not there in like a in your fucking face kind of thing. So it's a lot higher on the treble. So if your phone has a an equalizer, maybe you might want to pump the treble down a little bit and maybe enhance the bass notes. But that being said, it's good enough, and it's loud. It's definitely loud, and that's the thing I'm after, because I work in a loud environment, so I need something that can at least pump up high enough to beat the loudness of my surroundings. And these will do that. And in fact, the higher treble notes will probably be easier to hear while I'm working in my loud environment anyway. So this might be good for my situation. But yeah, if you're after something bass heavy, these definitely aren't going to fulfill that entirely for you. It's there, but not enough. Our next feature I'm just going to test is the active noise cancelling, ANC. There is a little switch on here. It's kind of reminiscent of an iPhone switch for the sound mode. So I think that's off. And it's on. It does work, actually. It's not like the most fanciest noise cancelling, but I've got a ducted aircon just outside this room, and you can very faintly hear the hum of the aircon when I've got it off. Switch it on. Yeah, it's gone. So they do work. That is actually active noise cancelling, so that's pretty impressive. They'll work on an aeroplane. Now, active noise cancelling will drain the battery faster, so I'll be curious to see how that goes. So yeah, there you go, guys. So far, so good. Now I'm going to charge these things up. There is an advertised charging time of 1.5 hours, so that is a fine amount of time for me. If I can charge these to full in 1.5 hours and get 12 hours out of it, this might be the greatest invention of all time. But let's remain hopeful, but not joyful. Don't know what that means. Let's just see how it goes. All right, guys. I'll be back. And I'm back. Hey guys, I have used these things for the past 2 weeks, give or take, with light to heavy usage on each day. And I'm pretty fucking proud to say that these things work pretty exceptionally well in the battery department. They were lasting easily between 10 to 12 hours continuous use. So when I first got them, I actually drained them to 0% by playing music continuously. It kind of shocked me on how long it took them to drain out completely. So basically, from my experience, you're gonna easily get around about 2 days usage of medium usage with these headphones. If you were to use them flat out for a day, yeah, they're only gonna last you 12 hours only. If you're using them off and on throughout the day, yeah, you're easily gonna get a good 2 days usage out of these, just as I did, which is awesome. This is pretty much exactly what I've been looking for in terms of my situation. And the bonus is they actually charge in less than 1.5 hours, of which they were advertised. I can't remember the exact amount, but I'm going to put a video roughly here to show exactly how quickly they charged. It was just over an hour off the top of my head, but yeah, you'll see. One thing I did notice as a bit of a negative about these is that the comfortability isn't the best, especially after a couple hours. I was getting pretty sore ear fucking holes, you know, just with the size that plug that came with them. I tried smaller plugs. They didn't give as good of a seal, so the noise cancellation from the outside world wasn't anywhere near as good. So with the standard size, it's just it's more of this hard plastic here that kind of irritates you after a while. Rubs up right up in the top of your ear. As for that noise cancellation, overall it does work pretty well in most situations where you've got real basic background noise. So something that's continuous, like a hum. Overall, the noise cancellation was fine. It was great. Yeah, all good in that department. So, final score. Overall, 2 weeks usage. Best fucking advice I can give you about these things. Audio quality. I will give that about a 3 out of 5. It's good enough. Bass isn't amazing, but it's there, and that's all I need. That's all I expect in some cheapo headphones. But the reason why I got that little bit higher is they're loud as hell. You know, that's the best thing. That's exactly what I need, especially when you're working around some really loud shit, or your commute might be really loud. They're going to block out any fucking sound you need, just pure volume. So that's good. Really, really good. Next up is battery life. 5 out of 5. Like I said before, it's easily 1 to 2 days usage, 12 hours. and 1.5 hours to charge, even less. It's the most I could possibly ask for. So 5 out of 5. Yeah, comfort. I'm going to give that a 1 out of 5. Like I said, only after an hour to 2 hours, it does get really quite sore and annoying. Yeah, so comfort. Next iteration, Bluedio, you could probably do a bit better in that department. Next up, we got style. I'm going to give that a 2 out of 5. They're certainly not the ugliest headphones I've ever seen, but they're not going to win any awards either for style. So it's good enough. And finally, value. 5 out of 5. Straight up. For the fact that for $33, $32.99, I can't complain. For the, like I said, the volume, battery life, you know, this is, you can pay a lot more for a lot less, especially for Bluetooth headphones if you're buying shit retail in store. So value is just, it's perfect. And finally, the overall score, probably a 3 out of 5, I reckon. That sounds about fucking right. Basically, buy these if you have fuck all money, because for $32 or $33, you should be able to afford these. Maybe buy them for your kids if they're looking for some Bluetooth headphones or something. They're fine. Maybe if you buy them for your kids, just turn the volume down a bit because they do get really fucking loud. Yeah, so the budget's tight. Go ahead and buy these ones. Or if you're more like me and you're looking for something that lasts a long time in the battery department and you're not going to get all salty if they get lost or broken, then yeah, then buy these, because at the end of the day, like if these fall off my head or if they get wet or something like that and they break, I'm just going to order another fucking set, and that's really not that big of a deal. I like to save my really good headphones for when I'm at home and at the gym and all that kind of thing. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video. Please throw in a like and maybe a comment if you have any questions about these headphones, or maybe any other headphones. If you see some other really good headphones that are a really good price, let me know, because once these ones die on the ass, which they inevitably will, maybe I'll go and try those ones next, and I'll offer a review as well. Maybe even hit that little bell notification thing, you know, because apparently that has a lot of power these days. Maybe more so than just the subscribe button on its own. Yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Catch you guys. Have a good one.